Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Uday Pandit and you are watching MEP Technical World. In this video, we will learn about basically how to calculate the cable size for particular load and feeder. Okay, so in this video, we will basically focus on thumb rule. Basically, how to calculate the cable size according to thumb rules. In next video, we will go for details. Okay, as per derating factor of cable and with the help of cable catalog. Okay, so before I start the session, I would like to request, if you are not yet subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and also hit the bell icon so you will get notification regarding my upcoming videos. So let's get started. So here we have some thumb rules for calculating the cable size. Okay, so basically for copper cable, basically 1 square mm copper cable size, current carrying capacity is 2.4 ampere. So 1 square mm copper cable current carrying capacity is 2.4, and 1 square mm aluminum cable current carrying capacity is 1.4 ampere. Okay, and up to, if we calculate the cable size as for copper cable, if our calculated value is up to 16 square mm, then we go for copper cable. If it is more than this 16 square mm, then we go for aluminum cable because of cost saving. Okay, so these are the thumb rules for calculating the cable size. Okay, now let's move to the steps. Okay, basically there are 4 steps which we have to follow for sizing the cable. So first step, we have to calculate the total load of the feeder or circuit. Okay, then second step, calculate the current. Then third step, calculate the cable size, and then finally select the cable size as per available in market, because as per our calculator value we may not find exact size of cable as per calculated value, so we go for cable size as per available in markets. Okay, so these are the cable size which are available in market from 1.5 square mm to 1000 square mm. Okay, so these are the cable size which are available in market. Okay, now here we have a SLD of SMDB. Okay, so this is the main incomer MCCB, which is 180 ampere TPN MCCB, and there are 5 feeder. Okay, there are 5 circuits. So it has each feeder has its own loads. So feeder 1 has a 2 kilowatt, feeder 2 1.5, feeder 3 40 kilowatt, feeder 4 25 kilowatt, and feeder 5 75 kilowatt. Okay, so these are the loads which is connected in individual circuit. Okay, now let's calculate the cable size. Okay, for individual feeder. So first we'll have to, let's calculate the cable size for main incomer. So from here, this main cable. Okay, so for that, first we have to calculate the cable size. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to sum off all the feeder loads. So let's sum it. For 2 plus 1.5 plus 40 plus 25 plus 7.5 kilowatt. If we sum it, this will become 76 kilowatt. So our total connected load on this main incomer is 76 kilowatt. Now let's calculate the current according to this load. So this is the 3-phase load. So we go for 3-phase power formula to calculate the current. So here I am going to use the thumb rules. Okay, so this is the 76 kilowatt. Let's convert it into watt. So 76 into 1000, it becomes 76,000 watt divided by 575. So this is basically factor which we are going to calculate the 3-phase current. Here we have, so actually from where we get it, so this is P equal to root 3 VI cos 5. Okay, so here I am considering cos 5 power factor 0.8 and voltage 415. Okay, and if we multiply all these factor, it will become 575. So I equal to P, which is power, divided by this factor root 3 into I into into V into voltage, actually phase to phase voltage, and power factor. Okay, so from here this factor will actually come. Okay, so simply if we are calculating the current for 3-phase, just divide the power by this factor 575. Now it becomes 132.17 ampere. Okay, so this is our calculated current. Now according to this current, we'll calculate the cable size. Okay. Now go to step 3. So first what we have to do in case 1, we go for copper cable calculation. Okay. So 1 square mm copper cable, how much it will carry? 2.4 ampere. Okay. So how much current we have? 132.17. Let's divide by 2.4 ampere. Now if we calculate it, it becomes 55.05 square mm. So this is the cable size, copper cable size. But here what happened? This is more than 16 square mm. So as I have already told you, if it is greater than 16 square mm, then we go for aluminum cable. Okay. Now so in case 2 aluminum cable, so actually 1 square aluminum cable current capacity is 1.4 ampere. So let's divide it by 132.17 divided by 1.4. So this becomes 94.04 square mm. So this is the aluminum cable size. Now exact of this value cable size we may not find in the market. Okay. So for that, so this is our calculated cable size value, 94.04. Okay. So we only go for higher than this value, not below than that. Okay. So let's move to the cable selection chart. So our calculated value is how much? 94.04. So where is it? Actually here. Okay. So it's near about 95.95 square mm. So our final proposed cable size for main incomer is 1 run, which R stand for run, 1 run 4 core 95 square mm aluminum XLPE insulation. So basically this is insulation XLPE type. Okay. So this cable is finally we selected for main incomer. Okay. So let's put over here. So this is our cable size for main incomer. Okay. Now let's calculate for feeder 1. Okay. This is for single phase. Okay. So similar way we can do it. So for feeder 1, our total connected load is 2 kilowatt, which is single phase. Okay. And let's calculate the current. So current, and so this is 2 kilowatt. Let's convert into watts. So 2 into multiply by 1000, so it become 2000 watt, and divide by, so this is the single phase load, so we go for 184. So this is the factor which we got from I equal to P divided by V cos phi. Okay, which is power factor. So if we multiply 230 into 0.8, it will become 184. So this is for thumb rule. That's why while calculating we can use this one. Okay, just multiply your single phase power divided by this factor, then you can calculate the current easily. Okay, assuming your power factor is 0.8. Okay, now our calculated current is 10.86 ampere. Now here this is our calculated current. Now according to this current now we can calculate the cable size. So here we have a cable size. So first we go for copper cable. So 10.86 divided by 2.4. So how much it will? 4.52 square mm. So this is our calculated, which is below the 16 square mm. So for that, so this is below the 16 square mm. So we go for copper cable. Okay. Now this is our calculated values. So as per this, we may not find our exact cable size in the market. So we go for around this value. So here we have a 4.6 actually. So we always go for higher value, not below it. So 4.6 is near to this one. Okay, 6 square mm, which is higher than this value. Okay, so we go for 6 square mm. So our proposed cable size is, for this feeder 1, it's 1 run 2 core. Actually here we are going for single phase, that's why 1 for phase and 1 for neutral. So 2 core 6 square mm copper cable PVC type insulation. Here we have selected. Now let's put it over here. Okay, so here this is the cable size for feeder 1. Now let's calculate the in similar way you can calculate for feeder 2 also for single phase. Okay, now for feeder 3 let's calculate the cable size. Okay, here we have a load 40 kilowatt and 3 phase load. So for that, again let's calculate the load. So this is the load, and let's calculate the current. So P equal to 40 kilowatt and let's can convert it to watt. So 40,000 and divided by this is actually three phase system, that's why let's divide it with 575. Now this will become 69.56 ampere. So our calculated current is 69.56 ampere. Now according to this we can calculate the cable size. So for first copper cable, so let's divide this calculated current by 2.4 ampere. Now here we got our cable size, copper cable size 28.9 square mm. So this is the more than 16 square mm. So we go for case 2, which is aluminum cable. Okay, so let's divide this calculated current by 1.4 ampere, which is current current carrying capacity of this aluminum cable. Now divided into, so this becomes 49.68 square mm. Now as for this, let's select the cable. So 49.96, so it's near about this, so we go for 50 square mm. Okay, so our proposed cable size for feeder 3 is 1 run 4 core, because it is 3 phase neutral system, 3 phase system, that's why we go for 4 core and 50 square mm, which is aluminum type XLPE cable. Okay, so in this way we can calculate the cable size of all feeder or circuit as per load. Okay, so in similar way we can also calculate for feeder 4, feeder 5. Okay, so hope you guys understand about the cable size, basically how to calculate the cable size as per thumb rules. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and also hit the bell icon so you'll get notification regarding my upcoming videos. Thank you very much. See you again in next video.